They're still on us.
Phase 2.
Phase 2? So you just gonna keep that to yourself?
Just follow my lead, okay?
Terrence, drop it.
Bombs away.
Well, for my money, the last edition of the Fast and the Furious series was the best. It had the most emotion, of course, mixed with some fantastic stunts that you just don't think they could ever top. Well, they haven't topped the loss of Brian, and that character is now retired as the new movie, The Fate of the Furious, begins. But they certainly are topping the stunts. Wow. They are going out of their way, and The Fate of the Furious really seems to be taking the series into a direction aping a James Bond movie. We have to start out with one big stunt and then get bigger as the film goes along. We have a new super villain this time in the form of Charlize Theron, and she is icy cold evil precision here. She knows exactly how to play this mysterious woman who turns up and lures Dom, played of course by Vin Diesel, as her latest prey.
I gotta tell you, this whole saving the world Robin Hood nonsense you've been doing recently, it's not you. Be who you are.
And for his team, it appears that Dom has suddenly gone over to the dark side. Their mission is to bring Dom back and stop this woman from carrying out her plans, which we learn is to get her hands on the nuclear codes for some sort of world domination. She is a total anarchist, and our team must stop her. That's the rub here. Of course, it's just an excuse for all of these incredible car stunts. It starts off in Cuba, great location, secured by its director, F. Gary Grace. Did such a great job with Straight Outta Compton. Now he's straight out of hell with all these stunts he's staging here. But they are spectacular, and the stuff in Cuba, not only very picturesque through Havana to watch these car races and chases, but to see what they're doing, including one car that is driven on fire. Really fun stuff. Of course, that's just the beginning. We go back to New York City. It gives new definition, one scene, to the phrase, a pile-on in traffic, and then of course to the Barents Sea in the Arctic for our big climatic race on the ice. That's a new one, folks, and also very exciting, if completely ludicrous, which the series, like the James Bond movies, seems to be becoming, but this is what the fans expect, and it's up to the filmmakers who just have to make this bigger and better. The main cast is back with Vin Diesel, of course, now married to Letty, played by Michelle Rodriguez, who's wondering what has happened to her new husband. Dwayne Johnson is back as Hobbs. He's fun to watch as usual. Of course, there's the regulars since the beginning of the series, Therese Gibson and Chris Ludacris Bridges. Jason Statham is back as Deckard Shaw, and he's got some fun stuff in this one as well. Kurt Russell, back for his second go-around here. I love this character, Mr. Nobody, the agent on the trail of everybody here.
Thanks to your botched Berlin job, you all made Interpol's top 10 most wanted list.
Top 10?
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
Well, not you, Roman.
What do you mean?
You just missed the cut. You're number 11. So.
I missed it.
But the car stunts are the real star of this show, and they don't disappoint. Fans will be very happy here, even if plot-wise this thing's going way off into the ozone here. But at any rate, I say for fans, you're going to see this movie anyway, and the ultimate fate of this movie is probably to make another $1 billion. What's wrong with that? I say, go.